Alright, hi guys, it's iGirl. It's been a long time. I've actually recorded a Wine and Dolly's box opening and an update video, and I didn't upload them because I've just been really busy and I haven't had time to do video editing. So I thought I would just like ditch everything and just do a quick update video. Yeah, so I have my Granado boy together. There he is. I'll just move the camera down a bit. I don't really have a good wig for him. Oops, I just put this one on him. His arms do look better when they're put together. They're still pretty short and stubby though. So, yeah, so I quite like him. My only issue is the same issue I always have. His head seems a little smaller than my other dolls, and the actual like part between his eyes and his nose isn't too bad. It's just like the top of his head is smaller, so when you have him beside one of my other guys, his head looks smaller. So I'm not sure. I actually had his head up for sale. It is still up for sale, but I'm not sure. I'm still kind of on the fence. I mean, if somebody wanted to buy him, I'm not going to back out because that's just not nice. But anyways, I'm just saying I'm not going to be too disappointed if nobody buys him. But, yeah, I'm definitely keeping his body. It's a little quirky, a little weird. But I don't know, I just like it. I like the sculpting of it. It's very nice. So I thought I'd bring out Mr. Jeff out just to kind of show you what I mean. It's actually not too bad. I switched the wig to more like of a poofy wig at the top, so it looks a little better. Let's see if I can get these two guys in this camera. Alright, so it's really hard. Yeah, see? Well, maybe it's not too bad. I definitely need to fix, like if I end up keeping this head, I'm going to, I don't like the mustache, as I already said 100,000 times, I feel like, but I don't want to take the face up off because it's a really nice face up. So what I might end up doing is just adding some stubble on the rest of his face so he's got more of kind of a stubbly beard. I know on my box opening video I was saying how huge he seemed, but he's actually, whoops, this guy's pants have fallen, quite a bit shorter than my long sole, like by a lot. His actual, like this body part is about the same, but like if you stand these guys up beside each other, he is super tiny. Let's see if I can put them back to back for you guys. So yeah, isn't that crazy? I think the long sole is just so tall. Like this guy is so tall. But he's supposed to be really tall, but that'd be pretty tall if it was proportional. So, the other update I have is I ended up selling my Dollzone Mirai, and I ended up, with that money I used Spirit Doll Celtis, I'm not sure how to say it, but I think he's pretty old, but he was also in pieces, and I'm not sure if I'm going to post the video or not. With the Spirit Doll, I ended up getting him. I didn't really like his face sculpt very much, but I did have a very old Immortal of Soul head that I had modded, and I decided to take the mod off, which took me hours and hours and hours because it was epoxy sculpt and I had to sand it all down, trying not to sand down the resin, so it took forever. But I actually ended up doing a face up on him and I like it a lot on the body. So I apologize, I'm not going to post the box opening just because I'd rather just do a quick update. So yeah, I ended up putting a really old head I had completely forgotten about on this body, and I really like it. So I'm going to go get him. I'm back. So unfortunately I don't really have a proper wig for him, so I just put this one on. But I like this body. It's the person who had it sueded with like fabric, so I'm not sure if I'll keep it in or not. But a gorgeous sculpt. I absolutely love this body. Here's the head. So this is the Immortal of Soul Gin head, or Gin head. I think it's spelled G-I-N head. And he was heavily modded, but I decided I couldn't do the color matching on the modding, so I just took the mod off, and instead I redid his face up, and like the color matching is great because this head is a little bit yellowed and the body is a tiny bit yellowed as well. It's not perfect, but it's good, and I absolutely love this boy. And he's like one of my favorites now, which is funny because I had completely abandoned this head. I actually had him, I had his head on the Doll Legend body, and I don't know, I just did click. It's so funny how sometimes you'll have a head and a body and you don't like the doll, at least for me, so I just put them away, and then you'll get a different body and you'll put the head on it, and it's just like, it just clicks, and you're like, oh my gosh, I love this doll. It just has to be the right, like, togetherness. I'm sorry. I can't talk to the camera today. But, yeah, so this guy's new to the crew, and he's gonna stick around. That guy is, and I actually ordered another head, which it's kind of going to be like, the point is, if I like the head I ordered more than the head that's on there, then I'm going to try really hard to sell him. Because I'm not trying really hard, I just have it posted on DOA. Yeah, so the head I ordered is a Spirit Doll Cedar, I think, head? Or is it the Pine head? One of those. And it's measured at being pretty large, so I'm not 100% sure if it's going to fit properly on that body. But whatever one I like better is the one I'll keep. And yeah. Anyways. So yeah. The other thing I did that's kind of like update, I guess, is I sold all my Blythe and pull-up stuff because it's just too much. I really thought I'd be into the modding and stuff, but it's just, I found I didn't really enjoy it as much as the ball jointed dolls, and I have too much crap and I spent too much money, so I sold them to pay off things and stuff. So yeah, so I don't have any pull-ups or Blythe dolls anymore, just ball jointed dolls. And I think I'm going to stick to that because I have too many hobbies as it is. I can't continue expanding the hobbies, especially when they're hobbies that cost money. So yeah, so 2 new boys in the house. And I'm going to show you the Spirit Doll head that came with the body. I did do a face up on him, but I'm just not feeling it, so I'm not sure what I'll do with this head. There he is. I didn't like the face up I did on him. His lips looks like he was eating some like strawberries or something, and it just, I don't know, maybe I should redo the face up before I decide to get rid of him. Anyways guys, I have rambled on long enough, and I'm sorry I haven't given you guys an update forever, so I'm just gonna say goodbye.